Hello, welcome to today's session. I'm pleased to introduce you to Nehal Mehta and Dhaval Shah, who are going to introduce rainbow passwords.
Hello everyone, how are you? I'm Nehal Mehta, President and co-founder of Rainbow Secure. I am you can say it as my background is I am a researcher, security researcher, mathematician, statistic is my strength. Also, I have 15 years of design and development experience in different fields. Also, I am good at user experience enrichment, and I am currently speaker at various cloud and security community events. So my background is totally versatile. Also, I am a past back, you can say that performing artist in my country.
Hello guys, this is Dhaval. I'm a tech guru, architect, and cyber solutions designer. I have 20 plus years of enterprise architecture, design, and development experience. I'm also a risk mitigation expert, helping companies secure their business workflows. I help them evaluate and deploy different industry based solutions, technologies, and even improve their business processes. I'm a speaker at cloud, security, and community events as well. Now, let's talk about the history of password technology. Password has been since MIT started processing the bad jobs for the researchers at the time. Since then, it has been a long way that password has been in use. It has been
So, whenever the digitalize is introducing, at that time the password is coming to our life, and it started from, you can say, three character, character, because at that time the rules, they we don't have any kind follow the rules. We can make as much as simple password that we remember, and that's give you just authentication to use that website or digital assets. So as you can say that computer is getting so much stronger, and also we are now introducing so much digitalize, the password is getting a necessity. Now, before is just we are using as it's a new technology, but current scenario, we are using everywhere password. We are using for shopping, we are using for any kind of studying. Also, we are using this password for any kind of banking or any activities we are doing
so
online.
so like password has been a the de facto first factor defense, securing the websites, securing the business applications, and also it's a mean to segregate your digital assets. Suppose if you are using any cloud storage, you know that password is making sure that your accounts are separate and your data stay secure and encrypted. Now let's see what are the password pain points. Maybe Nihal can explain it more.
So currently, as computer getting so much stronger and stronger, we enforce user to make longer and complex and very hard to crack password. So user also, the hacker is not able to crack what is your password, and still you have secure from the hackers. But also hacker is using the same mindset, like, okay, maybe currently scenario people are using 8 to 14 character password, so they are also upgrade their system to make 8 to 14 character password uh, guessing table, you can say that.
So they are using the different ways to break into your systems, and what happens is that there are different pain that user has to incur. Like there will be different account lockouts. Users will experience a loss of productivity. They in business, if they get hacked, their reputation is at stake. And even with all these things, it's very much a costly affair because serving a single account reset request for an enterprise is cost anywhere from 15 to $20. And not only that, if you now try to deploy say different sorts of device-based authentication, then it requires users to handle extra app on the devices, and it also difficult for the IT support. So um, this is like very much a security related affair, not only costing the security aspect of it, but the business aspect of it. Because so much security, when you make it much more and more stronger and cumbersome, if you are talking about from the customer point of view, right? They don't like coming back to your website, or they don't they like to interact less. So your security has to be in a such a way that it take care of your customer security, the account security, but at the same time, do not pain them so much that they try to avoid you.
So you can say that when the cyber attack currently bad actors are compromise real customer because of their password and their method they are using. We are using currently only you can say that some uppercase 24 lowercase and some numbers like 1 to 9 digit, and also some special characters like uh,
The exclamation
extra,
or at the rate
yeah.
sign or anything we are using, but that's not enough. And that is leading to so many different ways the system is getting compromised, because now hackers know that users have not so much choice. So they are trying to just breach your system from their standpoint, viewpoint, and they are actually even successful. 80% of the time, the breaches involve either a brute forcing or using the stolen credentials from unsecured or less secure websites, because people do tend to reuse their passwords, and that is making the bigger enterprise facing such a big pain. Because suppose the user has say 12 or 15 different online accounts, he tend to reuse the password or at least the pattern of the password, so that is becoming much easier for the hackers to guess that how you are designing your password. That kind of analysis they do it on the back end.
So
We can say that because of this, the digital transformation story is at risk. And now there has been like scenario of cyber war type of scenarios where even foreign government hackers are attacking vital institutes, and like say vaccine research companies, they are trying to attack even the vaccine distribution programs. They are trying to attack the banking infrastructure. They want to disrupt it, and they get enabled through different means, like say now hackers, as they have mentioned, that they are using upgraded means of say, for example, deepfake challenges. If you are relying on say visual authentication or those things, then they
yeah.
also have their own ways to do it.
So they are using your AI monitoring or AI technology to find the what is the smallest way to get in the door. So they are finding your weaker link to get in the door. And nowadays everything is online, and because of that, you can say the vacuum, uh, you get a vacuum, also the camera. So IoT device also are they are not storing data for themselves, but all this data hackers it also connected with your phone or maybe laptop, and finally they try to get in the door from that IoT device, and they try to make your life
Yeah. You
miserable.
think that you bought this smart device on Black Friday or any shopping holiday and you installed it for your home, but what happens is that they attack the supply chain of those devices. They install their own firmware, and they install their backdoors so that any traffic moving in your home network,
So
they try
they
to compromise it.
so they crack first IoT device password and they get in the door.
Now, this is a recent example of a Florida water plant attack where hackers tried to poison the water actually. They had uh, made use of the weaker security standards at the organization, and also because passwords, as you know, that they are so much hard to track and manage when you're talking about multiple accounts. Here, hackers had attacked the systems by installing a malware similar to keylogger, and they found that these are the standard password used across all the systems. So what was the convenience for the user? It became convenience for the hacker, and that's how it was a threat. But luckily, one of the employee who was watching his monitor at the time, he saw that somebody is invoking different apps and doing something, and that's how he got caught. But otherwise, it would have been a great problem for the health of many millions of people. Now, there has been a different efforts to make the passwords originally secure via cryptography, hashing techniques, salt and pepper techniques are used. But these are techniques useful only as long as the passwords, which are like forcefully, what we say that we are deploying the front end validations where we make sure that users deploy the passwords of given length and also the passwords of given complexity, because uh, what happens is that in a given system breach or data breach, hackers not only are attacking you from the front end, they sometimes also attack you from the back end. They get hold of your salt and pepper ingredients that you are using to encrypt your password, and that's what is making things easier for the hacker sometimes to take away our huge hash of stress, and they try to reverse engineer. So you have to have both your front end security strong and the back end security strong in a way that you can even handle the insider threats. So these are the again examples of different attacks that hackers has been using, right from the credential stuffing attacks to the DDoS attacks. With the DDoS, there has been a new recent trend is that hackers try to attack your system in a way that they don't want to breach, but they just want to bring it down so that genuine users have been kept away from the systems. And that's going on currently. They call it ransomware DDoS. And they send the ransom emails to the business. So your authentication and your AppSec has to be smart enough to both defeat the regular traditional attacks and also the DDoS ones. Now, these are the different regulations has been in place to make sure that this is like still they are talking at boilerplate level, that they try to make sure that security that you deploy are adhering to certain minimum standards. Not like one of the famous social media site who was storing all the users' passwords in a plain text format. Why? Because they wanted a convenience of their API developers to access it and use it at runtime. So now we must be thinking how to get protected from all these different attack techniques.
So it's now our responsibility to improvise this technology, and we have to upgrade the technology. So currently we are using so many different ways to upgrade our login security. Some people are using passwordless login, zero trust security. Some of them are making user to make a 24 character password, so the application security may be stronger and stronger. So instead of zero trust and passwordless login, yes, you can solve some sort of a problem, but still, it also a device dependence, and we are again using same old only alphanumeric number or alphanumeric technology. So again, it's easy for hacker to manipulate you and use that technology to make you harm. So now we have to upgrade, think out of box, how we can protect our community, how we can protect our business, how we can developer have a big responsibility now. They have to be have make their business user and community to give a piece of mind for these challenges that we are facing for a longer time.
Even all the captcha that you are seeing in many of the websites, if you will be surprised to know that now there are captcha solving services available. Yes, captcha solving services are also available, which allows the hackers to deal with the captcha when they try to attack certain websites. So both automated and manual way they are doing it, and they have like big army of hackers ready to solve your captcha challenges at runtime as and when they attack your systems. So here we are trying to solve both the credential challenges, captcha challenges, and overall the security scenario we want to
So
upgrade.
we are going out of box to thinking like, okay, now what we can make user to make like a 2 character or 4 character password. So what we did, like what we can do that, like we introduce big library to user to choose a password for one character of password. We can introduce so many big options that outside here we can choose text, you can introduce some pictures, you can introduce any sort of like biometric, and also these all also have, you have to think not only just one to many relationship, you have to think whenever the developer think they have to think how we can many to many relationship with guessing game, so hacker don't have just choose only one scenario and they can have to, it's not easy for them to hack you.
So also the login experience also has to be such that we have to allow genuine users experience your security in a nice and pleasant way. And hacker has to, it has to be equally hard and difficult for the hackers. So
Yes, use your technology, use your imagination and make it security stronger. So it's our responsibility to give ease of use to user, and also it's our responsibility to make business stronger and secure from a hacker.
we at Rainbow Secure have been giving a developer API and plugins so that developers don't have to reinvent the wheel and get better security through color and graphical options for the users. Now, there are certain obvious certain benefits about it. Is that you not only have better user experience, but you're actually forgiving the many human innocent errors they do
Because here we are introducing captcha in our UI design. So
you don't need
what we
separate
did,
captcha. Yeah.
captcha is give you a option user to think and select whatever option they are on a screen. So we are also giving same thing, like select whatever your credential is you remember. So no one can use your, if the hacker is use your password and they hack your credential and they want to reuse your hash to crack your account, but now you have some style or something with you, so it will not.
Yes. You can continue to say use your Chrome browser where you save your passwords or say password manager, but this smartness about interaction that gives you better upper edge. That's what kind of innovations we need, and we are helping at Rainbow Secure the developers to get those APIs and plugins and services that can secure their own applications or services they are supporting, and it will help them comply with industry regulations like CMMC, CMMI, NIST, HIPAA, 21 CFR, many others.
Thank you
I
for
think,
listening
yeah,
us.
anybody any need guidance or any more extra help, we are at Rainbow Secure ready to help the developer community. And if anyone even have any other challenges they are facing, like say they want to secure their data, and they want to they are thinking that how can I segregate my data from different types of users, and we also have a special program to help developer handle the data privacy issues. Thank you again for attending this presentation.
Okay, thank you.
Wonderful. Thank you so much.